Hey everybody, Fatbird Finds here. This is Laura and welcome to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. We are so happy to have everybody here with us, and we are going thrifting today as much as possible. I have plans, it's a Friday, I have plans to hit Goodwill, but we all know that's touch and go. So I've got some yard sales lined up, and just now I am in the parking lot of our bowling alley in town, and there's an impromptu yard sale all along the front of the parking lot, and so I'm going to show you that, and let's go out and see what we can find. Well, we gave this a good shot, you guys, but there is nothing really to see here. Just some hotel furniture and lots of junk that wasn't even very much fun to look at. So we're going to keep trying. We're going to try again. So we're in Metropolis, Illinois, Southern Illinois, right across the river from us today. It's the big encampment down at Fort Massac, which is a big crowd draw. And it was so full we couldn't get in. So we're gonna stop at a couple of these yard sales and see if they've got anything good for us today. They know there's a crowd for the encampment, so they've set up like random yard sales. So let's see what we can find. We have split up, and Mary Beth and Nikki are in a different part of the field here. But I don't think that I see anything very interesting here. There's some willow tree, which is, of course, not vintage enough for us, for what we like to sell. And this little floral plates and things are cute. Right? It does say made in Japan, but I don't think there's much resale value here. And another thing is, there is not a darn price on anything. I can't even believe that.
Look at those prices on it. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what are like the ranges? Like,
It's just so hard to know. So the wind was up, and you can just barely hear Mary Beth say, so what are even the ranges of prices? So, like this dish, I love this little hobnail dish. If it was $1 or $2, yes. If it was $10, no. And I don't want to go find somebody to find out the prices. So it's a real pet peeve of ours, you know, to not have any prices whatsoever on anything. Oh, look. My little trivets.
oh yeah. Walked right by those and didn't even see them.
Look, that one's kind of got a mushroom. Isn't that cute? Watch them be $20. Mary Beth, what did you find?
I found an aluminum Christmas tree.
Oh, hallelujah.
It's just some real, you know.
It's kind of cute.
It's seen better days.
Okay, maybe we'll pass. But I did get my trivets for $1.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, guys and girls, we're about to give it another chance. We're at the infamous Paducah Goodwill, and we're gonna go in here and see what they got for us today. Wish me luck. Okay, here we go. So the hard goods in this store is all the way in the back, and there's only about the 2 or 3 rows that you see right here. I'm going to angle the camera down because I don't want to get anybody's on camera without permission, of course. And first stop is the lamps. We look for lamps for layman's, and I'm not seeing any today that really stands out. Every once in a while we can get lucky there. And this is just the usual array that we usually see here at this Goodwill. But now I will say you have to be super careful because you get a little jaded and you start skipping through the shelves and you really aren't ever going to find anything. So you have to just kind of take a deep breath, slow down, and kind of dig around a little bit. So I thought this was really pretty. But it's art glass, but it's that kind that's, you know, very common, and you find it in all like the little gift stores and things. So we won't be taking that one with us. And then the little birds back here were cute. I reached over to get the cardinal because cardinals are a good seller for us. But when I picked it up, I could tell that the quality just wasn't there. So I went ahead and put him back down. Sometimes you can just feel, you know, there's just, when you get used to feeling good stuff, you know when you pick it up if it's not. I'm showing this shelf here because that's over here by the prints and everything. And I'll show you in my buggy here in a minute what I found on those shelves. This little girl is cute. Turns out she's made by Nesco, but $2.99, so she's $3. And I don't know, she just doesn't quite have the look, does she? The little Raggedy Ann and Andy down there, I think, oh wait, I was looking at this planter, this little quail or whatever he is, but he was kind of cute. There's the Raggedy Ann and Andy. They are hobbyist pieces though, and I don't know. Do you guys like those? You can tell me in the comments if I should have picked those up. I just didn't really care for those. Little dog planter was cute, but he has a great big crack. So of course we can't do anything with him. There's another one actually down there, and a little bulldog behind him. But I don't know. We do have a planter sale coming up, but we do have a lot of planters already. And since the one was cracked, I'm just skeptical about this one. So I left it behind. I was listening to some ladies talking right behind me here, and they were talking about us getting a new store. And so they're building it out by the mall area by Menards. So that's exciting. This is a party pack for Monster High. That's kind of cool, but it's all just a little ragged. I wish it had been, you know, more pristine. Everything was kind of bent and crumpled. So, yeah, I left that behind. But yeah, I'm really excited. If you've seen some of our past videos, we thought they were building a new store for the Goodwill, but they were building a jobs opportunity center, which is great. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. But there is no, you know, selling going on there. So now, a couple of years from now, I think they've just broken ground on a new store. Look at this little cat picture. I love that. But look, it's just new as can be. So, I mean, that's not a bad price. I probably should have picked that up. There's probably some of you guys out there going, oh my gosh, I want that cat. Sorry. I just put it back. Sometimes hindsight's 20/20 when you're looking at these videos. That's a cute little pattern, but it was just bits and pieces of that china. And look, you can see the top of the photo albums I got. That's the stuff that was on that back shelf with all the depends and everything. So I'm excited about that. I'll show you a closer look at those at the end. I think we've got what we need, so let's get out of here and I'll show you everything in the haul. Well, I did have to work harder than usual for it, but I did end up with a pretty good haul for the day, folks. The yard sale pickings were pretty slim, but I persisted. For example, the first yard sale I went to, this was all I got. But it's adorable, and it may have to go to Max. The next one I went to was kind of far. They didn't really have anything. I don't usually look at the clothes, so it prompted me to look at the clothes. And Here, let me spread these out and show you. So when I looked at the clothes, they looked nice and clean. I did pick up these 2 shirts. The gentleman started talking to me and said he had a relative in the family that worked for Disney, and they would always receive Disney merchandise for Christmas gifts, and he is an extra large and could never wear because he always got a large. Funny story. So they do look almost brand new to me. This one's got the pockets here, and they're vintage. This one's cute. It's got a little bit of fading on the shoulder though, right there. But I mean, I would expect to get, you know, $15, $20 for these, maybe a little bit more for this one. So that's a pretty good find, and at least it was a good save of my trip. You know, at least I didn't leave with nothing, right? So we will put those up on eBay and see how those go. So this little stack came from the last yard sale that I went to. And then my mom got me some stuff at a yard sale back here that I'm going to show you. And this is my Goodwill stack. So yeah, let's look through these briefly. I think what I'm going to end up doing is having like a whatnot sale or something. But these are all old boxes with ephemera in them. And the lady ended up selling them to me $15 for all of them, so I really couldn't pass it up. There's old glasses in this one. This is like an old advertisement on this box here. This is a cool old Christmas box. And it has a lot of personal things in here. That says it's somebody's birth certificate. There's pictures and just correspondence. There's some old pictures. Look at that old house. Could tell a good ghost story with that one. So yeah, so I think that this would be fun to just go through and then like sell little lots out of it. So there's that box, this one, which look at that old calculator. This has like some newspaper clippings. There's cards down in here. I think there's some Easter cards and some pretty little vintagey other kind of cards. I love the box. And then the same thing here. That's a pretty old rose design on the top of that box. And inside here, this all opens up. Oh, look at her. She's beautiful. And there's all kinds of correspondence in here as well. So that'll be a lot of fun to just sit and go through. Okay, let's look at these purses before I do the Goodwill. All right, this is Mom's haul for me. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to pay her for these. This is what she found at the yard sale. She was excited to find these, all for only $2 or $3 a piece. They're so sweet. Look at the peacock feathers on this one. This one is by Chinese Laundry. I think this one is leather. Couture Donald Pliner, made in Italy. And then this particular person was, a lot of them have tags in there. TJ Maxx compare at $260. And then there's the tag again that says Donald Pliner. So that's cool. That's a cool name to look for. I learned that today. I did not know that name. Here's a real pretty contemporary beaded bag that would be great for New Year's. A little martini there. And I don't think it has any tags. This one, gorgeous. Look at those beaded butterflies, y'all. Tragically, the straps were not leather, so they look like this. But these beaded butterflies are so pretty. I just wonder if you could do something with the straps, if somebody could replace them or something. And I don't think there was any brand in this one either. Here's a little boho bag with the mirrored pieces. Christiana. Cotton lining, dry clean only. This one I love. You guys look at this one. It just looks nice, doesn't it? So both sides beaded like that. And it is Vera Bradley. I didn't even realize Vera Bradley made such kind of bags. This person was a bargain shopper. Looks like this one came from Marshall's. Used to sell for $60. They got it for cheaper than that at Marshall's. So I think this one will do really well on eBay. And look at this little guy. That looks hand stitched to me. Ladybug with the little pastel plaid, a curvy plaid. And then here's some older needlepoint ones. So there's this one. That one's really got some age to it. There's this one. Look at those. Look at the handle on this one. Isn't that cool? Kind of lucite kind of handle. I really don't know exactly what it is. Wouldn't be Bakelite because it's kind of see-through, so maybe it's lucite. And there's some age to that one as well. 1930s needlepoint handbag, satin lining with pockets, Bakelite question mark, handle and fastener. Very cool. I think it's very cool that this person kept their tags all in their stuff. And then there's the navy blue one. The handles look like the kind that used to button on, but this one does not. It's not removable or anything. And it's got the little satin lining on the inside of that one. So, Mom, great finds there. That's pretty awesome. I think my favorite one is probably this little Vera Bradley. All right, so on to the Goodwill. So as you saw at the beginning of the video, the pickings were a little slim at the Goodwill as well, but we know that about my Goodwill. But if you're persistent and look everywhere in the store, you find a couple of goodies that you can get your money, the money made back for your time. So this is what I found. Found a caboodles. It was $3.99, but it's a big one. You can see in comparison to my hand, I have big hands, and that's a big one. So it opens up here, and it's got the little, of course they're famous for having all the little pull-outs and everything, right? Like this, like a tackle box, right? That's not a date, it's just a model number. So I'm not sure what the date is on this one, but that's cute. And then this one's got the little mirror that kind of stands up. Hi. It's got the mirror that stands up, you know. And then space for all your makeup and goodies. So I haven't looked that up. It's kind of heavy, but I mean, I would expect that to bring 15 or 20 bucks at least on eBay, right? And then the other thing I found, I was looking for a painting, you know, so I was over there in that area with the art. And like I said, you have to look in every area of this Goodwill so you don't miss anything, because they just don't have very much. But these were over there, and they are Creative Memories, and they're the 12 by 12 scrapbooks, and they look like they've never been used. Well, these haven't been used. And this cover here didn't have any pages, so it was only 99 cents. And hopefully it's like a, see, it's brand new. Hopefully it's like a special edition or something. And just brief comps. I mean, I think each one of these should be worth at least $20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. That's not too bad. It was, I think the Goodwill ticket was $14. The spend was $14 on it. So just on that stuff, 120 bucks. So that's pretty great. Let me show you the rest of them. There's a red one here. Here's the name, Creative Memories. In case you all don't know, that's a scrapbooking company. It was a home party situation, kind of like, you know, Leah Sophia is for jewelry, or Tupperware is for, you know, plastic kitchenware. But see, here's what the pages look like. And then it was all the rage. It's all was supposed to be photo safe, acid free, safe for your pictures. And then people had parties where they decorated the pages and all that kind of stuff. And I think Creative Memories is still in business, but I do think that it's some things have been retired and such. So like if you were buying this, a lot of times people bought all the same colored book. I used to sell Creative Memories, so yeah. But you know, say if all your other albums were this color, they quit making this color, then this would be, you know, a good buy on eBay for you to get to match all the rest of yours. So there's that one. There's this one, which is, I think, maybe a leather cover. And instead of the white pages, it has this neutral khaki color. That's what color the pages that goes in this kind. And there's two of those. The other one's on the bottom there. And then, and then here's this one that's $1.99. Sorry about the road noise, you guys. All of a sudden, it's Grand Central Station in front of my house. I thought it would be nice just to do this in the back of the car. But apparently, it's like a traffic situation here. But anyway, so yeah, I was just saying that some of them are khaki color on the inside like this, and then the pages would have been this off-white color as well. So like I said, I think that they should be worth at least 20 bucks a piece, and might slip in there and find one that's retired or something that would bring a little bit more. So I'm pretty stoked about that. There's lots of days that I don't find anything at Goodwill. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. All right, so I thought I would end the video here with this last little haul of yard sale things. I showed one little clip of us in Metropolis, Illinois this weekend on Saturday, and we stopped at a big yard sale, and there wasn't really much there, except I found some of my trivets. So if you haven't seen it in a video so far, I am collecting these trivets to do a big wall display in my house to decorate, and it's gonna look so cute. But these are especially cute. Look, you guys, it's kind of like a little mushroom kind of thing, right? And then look at this little bitty one. And I got some coasters. I don't see them around, but I got some coasters the other day that are super small. So I was excited about those. You saw me pick them up, and the lady's like, oh, $1. I was like, yes, so awesome. And then also there were these Fairy Wisdom book and card set. So it includes 52 magical message cards. And I counted, they're all in there. I think if I wanted, there's a little damage on the box, but if I cleaned up the box a little bit, if I wanted to sell them, they'd probably bring, you know, $18 or $20 on eBay. I only paid 50 cents. So that's exciting. But I think what would be more fun is if we used them on Flippin and Sippin. And if you guys are new to the channel, we do have a live show on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central called Flippin and Sippin. And we just do something crazy, and we have a sale, and we do have a chat, and it's just a lot of fun. All 52 cards are there. Here's an example of what they look like. So they look like this on the back. Isn't that cute? And then, of course, they're all different. So this is the Mer people. Winter, grateful rewards wing their way. So this person's getting grateful rewards. Winter, harmony prevails. A crock of gold awaits you. So that's just pretty cute, right? And then it comes with a little book on how to read them and everything. So like we could do a reading for people, because see, it says how to lay the cards. Somebody really studied. Look, they highlighted their book. But look, it's got this layout and this one and these. So you can just choose something like that. And then it tells you, you know, kind of how to ask the questions and what each one means in which position. So I love that. Of course, I was not going to leave that behind for 50 cents. All right, so email us with any kind of requests. If you're interested in buying any of the items you see in the video, you can email us at fatbirdfinds@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to tell you if they're still available and point you in the right direction if we have them listed on eBay or on Vamp, which is Virtual Antique Marketplace. Both of those links are in the description below. Or if we don't have them listed yet, we'll be happy to shoot you a price. Okay, thanks so much for spending the time to watch our video, and stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.